On this trip around the county, we explore a thriving business with a new, unexpected customer base, and an athlete who found a new love for the stage. All this and more on this trip around the county.
Welcome to Around the County. I'm Maya McDonald.
And I'm Donna Unger. On Around the County, we take you to places you may have never been and introduce you to people you may not know. From track star to star of the stage, he's a well-known figure in the halls of Noblesville High School. Producers Max Arnold and Brooke Goff dive into the many talents of a star-studded student, Ray Kinley.
He's a singer, dancer, athlete, homecoming king, friend, and son.
I think he has a lot of talents, not just in music. He's a talented dancer. He has other artistic endeavors that he's involved in, and he's also athletic, so he's a pretty well-rounded kid.
He likes to be in the middle of things, and wherever that is, whether it's at church or whether it's on the course, you know, he kind of wants to be in the middle of it.
Hi, I'm Raymond Kenley. I am a junior at Noblesville High School.
Ray Kinley is a kid of many talents, but his first love, that was running, an activity that drew him in for many reasons.
It was pretty easy to understand, like just pretty easy to get into it because I already knew all about it. Like both of my parents had been pretty avid runners. My dad had ran in high school and now he's a cross country coach. And then my mom is like an ultra marathon runner.
Ray's dad, Bill, has been at Noblesville his whole life. First as a student, then as a teacher and coach. And from the beginning, he was drawn to the idea of sharing a track with his son.
You know, I remember talking with an old principal we had, Jeff Bryant, and he's got two boys that are close to Ray and Leo's age, and we talked about our guys being on a 4x8 together because he'd been a distance runner. And I think, you know, that was something I thought about for a while, but as your kids grow and they become who they are and who they want to be, not who you want them to be, you kind of let go of that.
While Ray and his dad enjoyed their first season working together as runner and coach, outside pressure of trying to live up to his dad's reputation quickly caught up to Ray.
He was a great runner in high school, and I feel like I had to live up to that. It was still really fun, but there was still that looming.
You know, I don't feel like there's a big separation, you know, between me, the coach, and me, the dad. They kind of just come in and out of each other a lot, and it seems normal and natural to me at this point.
Before Ray's sophomore year, he was looking for his place in the school. Track wasn't it, but he found that place. And that place he loved was in the musical arts.
I got into plays mainly by my friends doing plays, and I was just like, why not? Because like I just wanted to try it out. I tried out for Annie in 8th grade, and I got Rooster, which was the main villain, so that was fun. My choral director thought I would be really good at it, so my role was Bernie, and it was this guy that got shot, and it was pretty cool, not gonna lie.
After finding the stage, Ray discovered a new outlet for his performance, online. Many of his videos on TikTok had been going viral, and Ray began to gain notoriety as a content creator.
It started getting moving, I think around last year, and my first big video, it was overnight, and I woke up and I had like a bunch of notifications on TikTok, and I was like, wait a minute, what's happening? And yeah, I just told my friends about it, and they were like, oh, you're a TikTok star now.
Ray's new situation as both a student performer and internet personality was a long way from his days as a runner. It was a big shift for many of the people in his life who didn't know what to think of the new situation.
TikTok videos, I didn't know what to make of it. You know, like some of those have reached millions of people. There was a time we picked up his little brother in New York. He was at a camp, and people at the camp recognized Ray. I still don't know what to make of it.
My dad was skeptical about it at first, and then my mom, she was like, oh, this is neat.
Ray has found his place doing what he loves now, and the journey it took to get there helped him build a routine for success.
Hard work pays off, and then you have to be like on your game with self-discipline, because if you don't have discipline, then, you know, it doesn't really work out.
In the heart of downtown Noblesville, all that is old is new again, no matter the age or interest. Noblesville Antiques has become a hot spot for shoppers in Hamilton County. Producers Schaefer Doan and Donna Unger take us into this downtown attraction and show how one business is growing in popularity with younger customers.
Word classic means different things to different people. To some, older items spark nostalgia. Others can simply appreciate their history and vintage look. Especially for younger generations, downtown Noblesville has become one of the county's most beloved shops and a hangout destination.
Okay.
Noblesville Antiques is home to a variety of unique pieces, drawing in customers of all ages and interests. AJ Lambert, one of the young customers who loves the store's vibe, has a special interest in old technology and video games.
I typically really like to find old technology and things like that, like old cameras and old audio supplies, video games, things like that, because they really kind of inspire me to be more creative.
Even those without a specific interest enjoy browsing the aisles. The sheer variety and number of pieces inside the store's 3 floors creates an atmosphere interesting to teens in Hamilton County. Retro items can be special to young people, such as Noblesville sophomore Sullivan Smith.
I think you're right. I think it's to never know what you're going to find here. Also, that maybe most pieces here do have a history behind them. Like, you never know what exactly the story is behind them or how they got here. Thinking about that journey that they take.
Of course, not only young people appreciate the quality and nostalgia of these items. Jim Tritz visits Noblesville Antiques in his search for vinyls that he had back in the day.
You know, I guess just thinking about maybe a little nostalgic, going back to a few years back and thinking we decided we wanted to kind of start a collection up again. So last couple of weeks, we really just started a couple of weeks ago. We went out and bought a turntable, Bluetooth, and we've just been jumping all over the city looking for different albums.
Both new and returning shoppers can appreciate the store's unique pieces and layout. Lily Panetta has been visiting the shop since she was very young.
Honestly, I think thinking about it as I've gotten older, not necessarily like being able to go, thinking about it, I was like, that was actually a really neat store, and I need to go back at some point because I haven't been in forever. It's the first time in a long time.
Smith is a veteran customer, and he has a similar experience.
Beginning in middle school, it's been a long time. Since I was allowed to go outside without parents or anything, I always like to come down here.
People who choose to work at the shop feel especially drawn to the store and the history inside its walls.
Always really loved antique stores. My dad would always take me antiquing when I was younger. And so earlier in the year, I was just walking in with one of my friends. I had known the owner, and so she came up to me and she was like, "Hey, do you want a job?" And I was like, "Of course I want a job."
From the moment you set foot inside its stores, customers at Noblesville Antiques can find something for everyone, especially teens. That's all for this episode of Around the County. I'm Donna Unger.
And I'm Maya McDonald. Join us next time for another trip around the county.